Morning, morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome back. So, so my main watches for today, honestly, are Spy and the Q. Both are at key levels. Yeah, so Spy and the Q, obviously, also Apple, Meta, because I'm holding both. Also AMD, I'm holding runners on Meta, on AMD. I'm holding my full position on Apple. My full position on Apple because it's for next month. I also got Apple weeklies and I did sold everything that I had on Apple weeklies. But it made an AMD and holding some runners there. And so far it's looking pretty good. The market is looking very bullish. But buying the Q need to break this huge resistance level that it has here above. The Q is already looking like it wants to just go. But like always, let's be patient here. Wait for the best setups we can find. Patient paid big yesterday. So hopefully we have the same outcome today. Morning, morning. I don't know why my Discord doesn't want it to open. It's been like this for like 10 minutes. Meta looking beautiful. Apple with a possible 3-bar play. Kind of want to play the Q upside here, but I don't know with this resistance on Spy. If I don't know if I want to enter here. Kind of feel like it's too early for that. Okay, that's an ugly rejection on Meta. I kind of like this IWM also hold. Okay, so right now what I'm looking to play is the Q upside, if or Spy upside, if they can break this level here. Okay, AMD just broke. Okay, so AMD needs to break this 151 level. Gonna put an alert around 151 and see if it's gonna break it or not. Big move right at open. Apple is doing a 3-bar play, definitely. And I kinda see it too on IWM. Yeah, so my Discord is high. Like, since the last update of Discord, I'm always having troubles. Every time I open it takes like 5 minutes to load. It's been a pain in the ass. Morning, morning. Remember to like the video. Like. Yeah, I'm in Apple. I got in Apple yesterday. We got it on the small account challenge. I posted there. I'll show you if my Discord finally opens. Morning, morning. So it's spy key level here. I want to see if a spy is gonna break 475 and use it as a board. I'm gonna be patient here. If you break 475, I think everything's just gonna go higher and higher. Meta, ooh yeah, Meta just broke that 462 level of resistance, so Meta is gonna go. If can hold 462 as a board, we're looking good with our Meta swing. Finally. But SPY needs to hold 475 as support because we could have a triple top. It doesn't look like it, but I don't know. I need confirmation for that. Um, okay. So Meta is extremely bullish. Now, as long as we hold this previous resistance and support, it's just gonna keep going higher and higher. But obviously, we need to SPY in the queue to also keep going higher. Let me check what's the next resistance here on Meta. Wait, 365 could be the next one. Yeah, 365, a little bit below. I will say what it is right now. And then weeklies. 370. Yeah, around 370 could be the next resistance. Yeah, but Meta's looking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. AMD with the ugly reaction. Okay, SPY. SPY is still fighting that 475 level. It's out of the range, Microsoft. Let's see. Oh yeah. So okay. Microsoft. If on any pullback at this level here that it was resistance for so many days, yeah, any pullback here, it's a good entry. When you have so much consolidation for so long, most of the time technically the breakout should be very strong. The same with like any pullback on Meta to 462, 464 could be a good entry. Stop loss on Apple is posted on my Discord. Damn, AMD, that was an ugly reaction of this 150, 151 resistance. That was ugly. What the heck? It's moving fast. I kind of want to take call, like play the upside on the Q, but I don't know. I still don't know if SPY really want to hold 475. So I kind of want to like wait a little bit here. Apple is holding, not doing much, but it's holding. Yeah, Meta. Love Meta. Meta's killing it. I don't need anything else. I'm good. I'm holding Meta, so I'm good. Okay, the small account came back to life thanks to the Meta play. We were down like 60%. Now it's only down 21%. I just need Apple to boom boom and that's it. Okay, so SPY is holding. Let's see what I'm gonna take here. I like the Q and I like SPY. Which one I'm gonna get? Gonna go with the Q micros. Playing the upside here. I went with the Q because it has a gap. So should move smoothly to the upside. But looks like SPY is the one that is moving higher. We'll see. Okay, so let's leave. Oh, this is Microsoft. Okay. So Microsoft, if it gave us a pullback to at least 378 today, I look to enter there. If not, I just wait for tomorrow or the end of the week to play Microsoft. If Spy can't hold Vivo up here, I'm getting out. Apple is looking pretty good. It's doing a 3-bar play. You guys have it's holding here. If can hold Apple, I'm not gonna enter Apple because I'm already in Apple, but if basically you want to see Apple keep holding this base here. So if Apple can hold this base here, that will be your stop loss. Yeah. So pretty much around 184. You want to see Apple holding 184. Uh, about shop, give me 1 second because I need to see how we're gonna act here. I need it. Um, shop needs to hold one. It needs to hold 80. Hold 80. You want to see these? Yeah, you want to see it holding 80 as support. That's what I'm looking on shop. 80, maybe 79.20. So you basically want to see shop holding this as support if you want to play the upside. Because the weekly looks like that was a very, like 80 was a very strong resistance. And same with, it was around yesterday high. You have it here, resistance, resistance. Now it's above. So far it's looking pretty bullish. As long as it hold 80 or 79 point, let's see, 79.17 around there. But on the smaller time frame here, it looks bearish. So I will wait until goes back to 80 and use, yeah, 80 is around 80 or VWAP as support. Okay, so I like that hold on SPY. The Q is looking weaker. I don't like the Q here. Well, we'll see. Let's be patient here. Okay, Microsoft went down. Woo, woo, woo. This is your entry on Microsoft. If you want to play the upside here, that's your entry. Your stop loss should, I would use a stop loss around 377, but the market is looking weak. But if you want to take a shot on Microsoft, damn, what's going on? Okay, I got out. Big loss there. Almost 400. Okay, that's an ugly reaction there. Okay, so the Q definitely weaker than SPY. SPY is having troubles at 475, but it's still trying to hold. So I don't know. It kind of looks like we're rejecting going lower. I don't have a target on Meta. Up to you guys. Meta is up like over 50%. Up to you what you want to do with Meta. My target was around 464. The next one is 37. I'm sorry, 360. No, the main one was 362. And the next one is 370. Up to you if you want to sell, if you want to buy. Meta is up a lot. Microsoft is tempting me here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Microsoft. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna take next week. 380 calls. My stop loss is gonna be 370. I'm gonna say 2 days low. I'm gonna say 2 days low. That's gonna be my stop loss. It's kind of risky play because we can see the Q and SPY being weak, but I still like it. So is it A plus setup? No, because the market is looking like it wants to go lower, but I'm willing to put some risk here because I like that like chart. It's just like a very good risk to reward that I don't know. I feel like I need to play it. Okay, so now we just need patience here and see what's gonna happen. The Q and SPY both are fighting around yesterday high and Monday high. And Microsoft is holding pretty good. IWM is very weak. What's Apple doing? Apple is looking pretty weak. Meta 2 is reacting there. We'll see. Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna put this back to red because this is still kind of acting as resistance. And yeah, so far we have very choppy action here. If we see a SPY coming back over VWAP, yeah, we're gonna have a choppy day. Maybe the market is waiting for tomorrow and Friday's data, which is very important data coming up. I don't know. Okay. At what time is that bond auction today? I think it's around 1, right? Most of the time it's around 1 or 11. So the problem that I have here is, yes, the SPY and the Q are looking weak. And I'll do it like a triple top, but Microsoft and Apple, mostly Microsoft, are holding very, very good. So I don't know. I honestly don't know if I want to play this downside here unless Apple loses 184. But yeah, Spy and the Q both are looking pretty bearish. And IWM is just dying. So I think I'm just gonna hold my Metas runners and my Microsoft Play, and that's it. And I'm looking IWM, if loses 192.50, that thing is gonna die. We have 30 minutes already to see how's this 30-minute candle looking. Yeah. Ooh, the 1 hour is looking ugly. Tesla, let's see, at 1 p.m. Oh yeah, at 1 p.m. that's fine because at 1 I'm not even trading. Uh, Tesla 232, it's under 232. So if Tesla loses 230, it's done. So how are you guys doing so far? So far. Hope so. Hope you guys are better than me. Well, I'm not having a bad day. Like it was one like that trade on futures, but I made mo way more on meta, so I'm still green on the day. Bad? Why? Why do you guys play so far? Or are you guys on anything? SPX? Don't play SPX. Why playing SPX? Yeah, there's no A plus. Well, there was an A plus setup. The A plus setup was to play the reaction here on the Q, but still I'm more biased on the upside, so I prefer to wait until it pulls back and see how it's gonna react to any strong support, which is kinda near there. It's 405, around 405. 405, yeah, around there. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient here. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, we can say that's a big level, but that's the next like big resistance. And for spy, let's see. 473, it will be the next one, kind of around here. Yeah. So far, looking very wicky, very toppy, ugly reaction. Let's see how we're gonna react here. But I like how strong still Meta is looking and Microsoft. So with those two, I'm very, very good. As long as Meta keeps going, I'm more than fine. I don't need anything else. Okay, so yeah, this is I want to see 378, 377, even 376. It's good for Microsoft. Okay, I'm kind of like what how IWN is holding around 183, so I'm gonna play the upside here. I like the risk to reward here. My stop loss is gonna be 193. I like this hold. It's a little bit risky. The best entry will be near 192. Maybe I'm too biased on the upside, but I still like I'm more bullish than bearish. I want to see us buying the Q, going higher here and using, not rejecting this level because this is bearish and this is bearish. We'll see. And I like how the Q is holding here, holding 406. Yeah. If these play out right, my PT is gonna be today's high and then 195.50 and then 196. Mm, my PT on Microsoft. I don't really have a PT on Microsoft, honestly, because I think I'm gonna just sell it today because I don't want to hold it with with all the data that's coming up, but if breaks 380, a little bit above 380. Wait, let's see. I will say 381. Um, which is right, pretty much right what it is. So 380, it's a strong resistance there. And the next one before 383. So I will say around here. Yeah. So basically we want to see a break in 381 and then 383. those are my like next resistance that I'll be watching. Like I need to keep an eye on. Apple is doing nothing, but I do like that it's holding very good. So I think as long as it's holding 184, around 184. So I think as long as it's holding this low, today's low, it's good. So you can do something like this based on how it's moving. So you want to see it holding this morning low here. And I really like the Q also, how it's moving. But the SPY is having a lot of trouble here. I'm gonna go with two Q minis. I'm sorry, micros. So the idea is I'm gonna sell first my IWM, and then those two micros on the Q are gonna be runners because it's only two. IWM could be doing a bear flag here and then just go reject here and go down to 192, 193. I'm gonna put Microsoft. Microsoft is rejecting there. Microsoft could easily reject here and go back down to 378 because this is a strong resistance. So now we just need to wait and be patient and see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I want to see the cue holding here. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I think as long as the cue keep holding this 406, we're good. But what I don't like is a spy. Like I want to see a spy holding above VWAP. Microsoft and AMD. Yes, early loans. You are on those loans or you were? So far, we have no clear direction, and we might have a day like the rest of the day like that, because, like I said, we have important data coming up tomorrow and Friday. So we could have just a choppy day today. Like on the smaller time frame, we have no like clear direction, even though it looks kind of bearish because it's under the VWAP. But if we look the 30-minute time frame is holding this rejection, like the resistance and support so far. So far, that these 30-minute candles still have almost 7 minutes to close. So I think it depends how it's gonna close. Yeah, you can, but not if you're trading in groups. Only if you're trading one account, not in groups. Okay, come on, IW, and just break the VWAP. Okay, I like that move. Let's just close this candlestick like that over VWAP and we're good to go. So Mark is doing nothing. super boring day. Basically, it's moving very slow, uh, in a very small range. Reaction point, support. Which way it's gonna be? Mm, 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 mm. I really, really like Apple. Apple here, I like that it doesn't want to go lower. And same with the Q. The Q, it's just resilient here. It just doesn't want to go lower. And I do like that on the 30-minute time frame, you have all wicks. You have a little wicks at the top, but you have a bunch of long wicks at the bottom, which is bullish. And it's holding 406, which for me is very bullish also. The thing is like it's moving in a very small range and you have a strong resistance below 407. But I'm more, like I said, I'm more biased to the upside on the Q because it has a big gap at the top and it's just holding at the beginning of the gap. So for me, that's kind of like it doesn't want to go lower. It just want to fill the gap. And like I said, Apple, I like it. I love it as long as it's holding this low here. So yeah, this support, very good risk to reward on Apple. Like you can say something like if I enter here, my stop loss is morning low, my PT is this double top here at above 180, almost at 185.60. That's a very easy setup. And this looks like a 3-bar play if keeps holding that support. Now I want to see IWM break this 194.50, which was pre-market low. This little resistance here, if can break that, the next one is morning high, and then the next one is above 185.50 and then 186. Look to the 30-minute candle. This 30-minute candle on SPY is clearly telling you that it just doesn't want to go lower. In fact, look this, like yesterday closed with a flag, right? You have a bull flag here. You have the pull, and then you have consolidation, made a flag, broke out, like open above that flag, and then went right at resistance, went back down, retest that previous resistance, acted as support, and now let's see if it's gonna retest here and break out. Okay, we're back to green. Back to green. Microsoft looking fantastic. This pullback here was so perfect. So perfect. This is super technical. Damn cute Microsoft. Microsoft looking so good. Come on, IWM, just keep going. Same for the Q. You want the Q to hold here. Use 407. I want to see the Q holding 407 as support. Come on, come on. Come on, IWM. Yes, I'm sorry, SPY finally above VWAP. We want to see it holding and breaking that morning high. What do you mean? I don't, on my Discord, I only post like my watch list, pre-market, and everything that I do on the small account challenge. I call out Microsoft here on the stream. No, you gotta take profits on any move. Like not on any move. I take profits at near resistance. Or if it has like a huge push, I will take profits there. And I just keep reading like moves. Like the easy, like the short answer it will be I just look the candlesticks and I see if it's showing me rejection or not. How it's looking. Mm. So like right now, why would you sell Microsoft? There's nothing telling you to sell Microsoft. Like there's a few things that besides just reading the candlestick, like Microsoft is above resistance, so there's nothing to sell so far unless it breaks the resistance again and go under. But so far it's telling you right now, it's telling you that that resistance is acting as support. Two, you have SPY like bouncing, not able to go lower. You have the 30-minute time frame so far in SPY being bullish. It's holding VWAP as support so far. And three, you have the same thing with the Q. So the Q so far is holding, even though like both the SPY and the Q are doing nothing, both are holding above resistance and acting as support so far. So for the Q, I will say around 406, and if you keep holding VWAP, it's bullish, like so far. So let's just say if I had more than one IWM futures, I will definitely sell most of them here and then just keep like one runner. But because I'm only holding one, I'm looking to see how his SPY and the Q are moving. If both keeps holding VWAP, I'm bullish. So for end, like at the end, I'm bullish still on IWM. Yeah, no problem. Like if we look back, we all needed to, it was just wait to see how um well, we needed to wait to see if SPY was really gonna close a bigger time frame candlestick above 475. That was my mistake, taking it like the Q too early, because I needed the same thing with the Q. I needed like a bigger time frame candlesticks to close holding above 406. It's a little bit almost 407, which is my strong resistance. And what SPY did, it went back down, retest this pre-market support, which is, I think it's around yesterday's close or something like that. Let me see on the daily. Yeah, 474. Look, this is your support here. Yesterday's close acted as support and then it's bouncing back. And now we just wait and see how it's gonna react again to this morning high resistance. So trading is very simple. We just make it complicated by no being patient. And the same here, like IWM is making a 3-bar play. It looks like it's making a 3-bar play on the daily. So you have um first bar, the second one is an inside candle, and then you have the third one that is holding this low here, which is a very important level for IWM, which is between 192 and 193. Bounced hard from that level because look so far how the daily candle is looking, and then we just wait how to it's gonna react to the next resistance. So far it looks like it's gonna break it, and then we wait how it's gonna react to the next one, and then the next one. Yeah, always it's good to take profits if you can. Like everything depends. Like if you have more than one contract, yeah, I will definitely take profits there. But again, like it depends how you look the overall market. The good thing here is that we most likely are gonna end the day green, right? And for me, most of the time when I take an entry, like any play to like early in the day, right when the market open, like 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 minutes after the market open, most of the time I'm red. So for me, so I'm so used to it to swing trade that I definitely need to wait a lot for confirmation of the morning, the day, the like today's trend, and then just wait and see what's the support, like a clear daily support, and then I play like the direction that the market is telling me to go. But yeah, I noticed that my good trades are the ones that I wait like 30 or 1 hour after the market opens. Okay, spy with that resistance again. Let's see if we're gonna break it here. So far, I really like the Q that is filling the gap. The gap is still, let's see. So it has resistance around 407.50, little resistance there, and then the gap is till, let's see, it's 408.70 around there. I will say, yeah, around 408.72, 408.70. But yeah, I can see a little bit of resistance here. Look this beauty. TA is so perfect Look how like SPY went all the way down here, but look how the open of the 30-minute candle is just holding this 406 level. I love technical analysis. Mm, I think if Apple breaks out here, I think the SPY mine can break this resistance. But needs Apple needs like to break out of these. I wouldn't say flag, I would say wedge because it doesn't have a pole below coming from above. And the VWAP and INMA are not useful here. So yeah, Apple, it looks like it's gonna go like make a big move here. I don't know which way. Damn, the power of micros. Look, I only took 3 micros for NQ, and look how much it's giving. When you take it, like you don't need like minis because minis are very risky. You take small position, small risk, and you just let it ride. The key is to have a very good entry. I'm so hungry. So hungry. I'm thinking if I want to take Apple or not. Because the thing is like I really like Apple chart. It looks super, super good. The thing is like I like to play Apple when I'm swinging. Like I'm swinging for like at least a week or more than one day. The thing is like I don't want to swing Apple until tomorrow with I think we have PPI or something like that. I don't know, important data tomorrow and Friday. So can Apple break out here? Yes, but for day trade, Apple Apple contracts don't really move much. So that's why I don't really day trade Apple. I like it more for like bigger move, like bigger swings. I honestly don't. I will say my streams because I'm all technical analysis. Like I'm always talking about technical analysis. Books I don't really recommend people learning trading. At least not technicals with books. Only trading psychology. Um, but yeah, I don't, honestly. I don't. No, it depends what day is today. So I will say if today were today's what? Tuesday? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I will take next week. Um, on the small account challenge I have for next month. It depends. Depends what type of move I'm looking for Apple. Also, it depends how the entire market is moving. What's Meta doing? Ooh, it's flagging. Meta is flagging. 370 will be the next one. I'm gonna put an alert before 370 so I can take some profits there. But yeah, 370 is looking beautiful. Small account challenge? What do you mean what it is? It's a small account that you trade and you try to get it bigger. So I'm doing the small account challenge on my, you guys have it on the Discord. It's, you have all the info here. All info here. Go to the pin. I pinned this message because it's basically what it is about. And I started with 1K and I'm gonna try to grow it as much as I can. Maybe I just take it to 10K and that's it. Or 5. I don't know. Because it takes a lot of my time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like trades that I can swing for a bunch of days. Like I'm only gonna take trades that I see that it can give me like big move. So I don't have to like keep watching it all the time. And I can trade easily my normal account and my futures account. And yeah, so I don't have to babysit too much the small account challenge. No, what's the Pepsi challenge? Okay, I want to see IWM holding the VWAP. If loses VWAP, I'm getting out. But I don't like how the 30-minute candle is looking. It's looking pretty bearish. I want to see a changing color here and going higher. It depends of the price of the contracts, but most of the time I take like 30, 40 contracts. Um, Consistently, I will say 2 years. Like, but the thing is, like, it took me more than 2 years. But I always say 2 years because it took me more than 2 years because I had like breaks. I will trade for like a few months and then I will like like at the beginning, like everyone else, I had no idea what I was doing. So I would trade it like like a few months, and then obviously I would lose money, and then I will stop trading, and then I will trade again, and then I will lose again, and I will stop trading. So, but I will say after I like really like I made like a intervention to myself, and I say, okay, you need to like really take this seriously, really put in the work, like have a lot of screen time, like journal everything. When I really did that, I will say 2 years, a little bit under 2 years. My biggest contribution, I will say, following the plan, because that's what I see. Like, I know what I was doing, and I see it in all my students on the mentoring program. I literally tell them to go through like a few steps, and they don't do it, or they keep doing what they were doing, and then they come up to me and say, okay, this is not working, and I'm like, okay, what was your plan? How do you how do you prepare pre-market? Do you follow my instructions? Most of the times, like, no. So how do you think you're gonna change anything if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again? And that is patient. Apple is breaking out. Just saying. um, I don't know. Like I honestly I've seen so many, like the other day I had some, like I have a student on my mentoring program, and before signing up he was like, I already know all the technicals. I just need you to tell me what are you doing and tell me how do you plan your trades. And then I'm go like, the first thing that I always do with all my students, I go to any trade that they take, and I'm going like, okay, tell me how do you prepare, why you took that trade, what was your stop loss, what was your level, what was your entry, and what was your PT. Most of the time they have no plan, and then I'm like, okay, why you took that trade there, why you had that level. And then I'm like, oh, I don't know, I just kind of follow my gut. If you follow your gut, you don't know how to do technical analysis. Nice, nice. So happy. How you doing? How you doing with your future straight? Um, I'm not gonna trade coin because Bitcoin right now it's it's moving a lot with news and that's gonna affect coin. So if you're trading coin, just like anytime you're gonna have a so good or bad news regardless the Bitcoin ETF. So I'm not gonna mess up with that. On Netflix, I got in at the right spot. Bear flag. Okay, tell me first of all, before just looking at Netflix, what was your plan on Netflix? What was your entry? Or what was the plan to enter? What was your stop loss and what was your PT? Before, like telling me how much you made, if you sold early or not. And we can go through that. So I'm gonna do it here because I wanna see what IWM is doing. Ooh, that rejection on Netflix. Yeah, that was beautiful rejection of 485. So, yeah. Okay. At least you're practicing on a cheap way. You're practicing with Apex or any prop firm and you're paying only like 35, $40 and you're not losing your own money. So I never use the 90 MA as an indicator to get in or out because I'm not a scalper. So for me, I go to the 5 minute time frame and I see what the candlesticks are telling me. Okay, wait. I'm gonna take profits on IWM because spies or it's at the resistance. I'm gonna sell a little bit here on my NQ micros, only holding one. If I see IWM holding here and use this resistance and support, I might enter. If I see also a SPY in the queue, mostly SPY holding here, I might enter here or add more to the NQ. We'll see. So if you got for zero reasons, you know what you did wrong. Just don't do it next time. That's it. Don't do it next time. Like, I don't use an INEMA to tell me when to get in or out. So I have it there, but I don't really use it. What you can do is either, if you're a scalper, it depends how you trade. If you're a scalper, you can do something like this and be okay. It doesn't break this resistance or this trend. I'm still in. The best one that I always say to do is do something like this. This is your support. You're playing the downside. Broke your support. Now it's acting as resistance. Then you have the next one. Your next support is around here, you can say. So if keeps breaking your support and not breaking your resistance, you're still in. That's it. That's it. Clear down. That's it. You have a daily beautiful reaction. You had SPY in the queue going lower, which definitely helped that weakness on Netflix. And let me see how the 30-minute candle was looking. The 30-minute time frame, look, the 30-minute time frame never gave you a higher lows or higher high. So yeah, there's no reason to get out of Netflix. Even with the market going higher, Netflix keeps dying. So yeah, no reason for that. Never made a higher high. So at the end, you know what you did wrong? Just don't do it the next time. That's it. That's it. Oh, if you're a scalper, like I said, it depends how you trade. If you're a scalper, any scalper would have go out here around 9:55. Any scalper, because I'm not a scalper. I look trades like this. So most of the time, I don't even look trades like this. I only look like if my PT will be my next support because it's going lower. So my main PT will be 470 if I'm playing puts here. Would, but because how I trade, I don't think I would have taken Netflix because it's going against the market. So that's another thing. Like I always say, depends how you trade. Like I don't really scalp because I don't like putting like money, like risking money into like very small profits, like like percentage wise. I prefer to take to put a little bit of money and get huge returns, and I do that with bigger move. So that's why I use certain like rules to take my trades. It depends. Like I teach how I trade swing, how I swing trade on my mentoring. I give you like every single rule that I follow, how I prepare for that, what I look at, and what's my next PT, how I find my like PTs and entries and levels and stop loss, all that. Ooh, the IWN is tempting me to re-enter here. Should I re-enter in here? It's 11. Yeah, I'm gonna re-enter here. It looks like I really like the 30-minute candle high is looking. Apple, beautiful, beautiful. Anybody took Apple? It was so easy, so easy. Nice, nice. Yeah, I only trade. I don't do anything else. I'm a full-time trader. Okay. What do you mean? I just pay my insurance. What type of question is that? I don't know. Part-time baker? No, I don't bake. I don't really bake. Um, mm, mm, mm. Okay, I'm getting out of everything. Bye. Don't trade in today. Around 200, 2K today. Pretty good. I feel like over traded with what I took like that last trade there. Um, but so far, pretty happy with my trade. Uh, where is it? Okay. It's just starting to get very choppy. So Microsoft, up to you guys if you want to take profits or not. Like always, don't wait for me to tell you to take profits. I made 1.9K. I'm starving and I want to go to the gym. So done for today, guys. Yeah, no problem. Remember to like the video. So it looks like today we're just gonna have a choppy day and the market is moving between this very small range. So I will not be trading here unless it breaks to either side. I think that will be a good setup, but if not, I will just not keep trading here. But also it's very like if we think about it was very like um what I want to say, it was expected, right? Because we have important data coming up tomorrow and Friday. So I was expecting choppiness. So yeah, I'm done for today. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for the likes. See you mañana.